in Seoul, Korea. I'm in Yeouido at KBS Broadcast Center. That's where I normally am, in that room over there. And the big double glass, I guess that's triple glass windows in between the inner studio and the outer studio. And this is where the engineer does all the work. And the producer sits here. Again, the view from the PD's position and a view from the engineer's position. And that's the writers. That's where the writer usually does her work, and guests are waiting there for coming into the studio. And this is the engineer's personal space, and this is all the equipment. Well, GMPers, these of course are very famous and very talented voice actors.
Thank you.
Young and Hannah. And there's the boss. Oh, he's hiding now. Okay. You can say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
All right.
풍성한 한가위 보내세요.
Do you have a 추석 message to the GMPers?
건강하시고요. 예. 고향 내려가시는 분들은 조심해서 잘 내려갔다 오세요.
돈 얘기 없고?
네, 세뱃돈 많이 받으시고.
Okay. Thank you.
네,
Happy
건강이
추석.
최고입니다.
Yeah. A lot of people who may be looking at this periscope from other countries might not know much about Korea. So I thought just for a moment, just to give you a little information about Korea, it'd be interesting to look at this. Dun, 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 dun. This is Korean currency. In English, I would call it a 10,000 won note. In the Korean language, it's called a manwon. Whereas Americans use dollars as their currency marker, Koreans call their money won, W-O-N, spelled in English, won. And there are the 1,001 note. Compared to a U.S. money, I would say it's pretty much equal. So like 1,001 equals $1. Then there's the 5,001 note, which would probably be close to $5 US. And there's this one, the 10,001 note, which is comparative to maybe a $10 bill in the States. And then there is a 50,001 note, which is like a $50 bill. And after that, there is no regular currency like this. They use printed checks. But most people can easily find the 100,000 won check. It's called a supyo in Korean language. But anyway, in the Korean language, the word man means 10,000. Man is 10,000. So this is il manwon. Il is one. So il is one, man is 10,000. So 10,000 won note is il man won. So the number 2 is pronounced e. So if you had 2 of these and you had about $20 US or 20,000 won, I would say that would be e man won, which would be 2 10,000 won or 20,000 won. So e man won. So il man won is 10,000 won, e man won is 20,000 won. I'll give you one more. Sam. Sam is 3. So sam man won is 3 10,000 won. So sam man won is 30,000 won essentially. There is a picture of, or a drawing I should say, of King Sejong on the front of the 10,000 won note. He was a very famous, of course, obviously, king in Korean history. And he's credited with many, many things, including the creation of the Korean alphabet. You can see here on one little section, these 3 dots, right there, bum, bum, bum. When this money is freshly printed, you can close your eyes and put your finger on those bumps and you can feel them, so that the 1,001 note has just one bump. And technically, it's supposed to be designed so that people who cannot see can just feel the money and know what they're dealing with. So they would feel it and think, oh, 1 bump, that's 1,001. If there are 2 bumps, that would be 5,001. And if there are 3 bumps, then they can feel, that's a 10,000 won note. Now, to be quite honest, this particular note was printed, I see no date. There's no date on here, but it's not very old. But the truth is, those bumps, they wear out really quickly. So right now, no. I cannot feel them, and I've tried this many times, and other people have tried it too. Again, when the note is newly, freshly printed, yeah, you can sense it if your fingers are sensitive. But right now, no. So I think those bumps are a good idea, but they wear out too quickly. They might have to think of something else. Anyway, there's a little information about Korea and the money. 10,000 won, man won. Boom. Yeah. Cut all my hair off. All summer long, I kept very long and thick, dark, or not dark, but very heavy hair. And now that the weather's getting chillier, I cut it off. Why am I always the rebel? Always doing things the hard way. It occurred to me this morning that, several people have been saying things to me like, hi, Pops, hello, Pops. On occasion, people kind of misunderstand the name of this radio program that I work with, Good Morning Pops, and they think they're saying good morning, Father, good morning, Dad. I know, because in the Western world, very often Father is called Pop or even Pops. So good morning, Pops is like saying good morning, Dad. However, in Korea, the word Pops actually refers to, it's a plural noun, and refers to pop songs. So Good Morning Pops actually is the name of the program. And it's called that because in the morning we talk about popular music, pop songs, or Good Morning Pops. And I wanted to show you a few things. First of all, there is the book. We do make a new book every month. And for those of you not in Korea who do not understand Korean or read Korean, right there in the yellow letters, hang on a second, I'll show you something. Okay. Those yellow characters right there are the Korean language called Hangul, and they are actually just an enunciation, because this right there, that first one, this section is good morning, pops, good morning, pops. And of course, that is the name of the program. There's my picture and Jake, my co-host, right there on the cover. Every day we talk about, Monday to Friday, we talk about such things as movie scenes, expressions from movie scenes. For the month of September, we're talking about a movie called Boyhood. So that's just one particular scene from the movie. Talk about the pronunciation and the grammar and the vocabulary and some good expressions. There's one goes in one ear and out the other. That's fun to learn, things like that. And it's, of course, translated into Korean. So if you're learning Korean and your English is just perfect, well, that's fine too, because you can use this same system to learn. You can see what's here in English, goes in one ear and out the other. And han guido, that's one ear. Han is one, qui is ear, and ro, it means through. So han guido 듣고, 듣 is hear, go is and. So han guido 듣고, han guido 흘려. So it spills, it goes in here in one ear, or it goes in one ear and it spills out the other. So in one ear, goes in one ear and out the other in Korean. If you're learning Korean, oh my goodness, focus. 한 귀로 듣고 한 귀로 흘려. So stuff like that. That's only part of the program. And then we also talk about maybe Monday to Friday, we talk about songs, pop songs, Good Morning Pops. Remember that? So on this day, on September 10th, we talked about Avicii's song, Waiting for Love. And we'll just choose one expression from the verse for the day. For example, here he says, Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. I'm sorry, the book is hard to hold. And focus. 난 아무런 희망 is hope. 난 아무런 희망을 갖지 않았어요. So I was through with hoping. I was finished hoping. So that's a movie segment and a music segment. And then we just get right into the meat of learning one particular pattern for English. Here the pattern today was I feel awkward if, or I feel awkward when. And then we give some practice examples. Okay. And that's Monday to Friday. We talk about stuff like that. And we also have little segments during the program where people send in their messages and questions, and we talk about that. Saturday and Sunday is different. Saturday, we have guests. We talk about some Q&A from some listeners. Angela comes in on Saturday and brings in a special topic each week, and we talk about that for a while. Ben Akers from Pentasonic comes in and plays a song, and we talk about the group or the song or music in general. So Saturday is really fun. Sunday is basically a review. Mostly we talk about the things we've learned during the week, and I get to play my original music every Sunday as well. And that's the program. It is aired 7 days a week in Korean time, 6 to 7 a.m. But it is podcast and broadcast. If you have a computer or a smartphone, well, obviously, if you're watching this, you have one or both. You can go ahead and look at past episodes. You don't have to tune in live. If you're really, really, really interested, yeah, you can. You can learn Korean and you can learn English both through the program. And I'm not saying it's easy, but nothing worth having is easy. So it does give you some high quality, good material for you to learn, but you're going to have to try. You're going to have to work hard. It's not a gift. You have to work for it, and that is to tune in and listen and practice. But it's fun. We're having a good time. We're not very serious. We have fun. Anyway, that's the Good Morning Pops program, and so my name is not Pops. It's interesting because in South Korea, there are large populations of people, especially from China or other Southeast Asian countries, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand. And generally those people, they do stick together. They come to Korea for a variety of reasons, but once they get here and they have trouble with either English or the Korean language or both, they tend to stick together. And I'm not so sure, well, that of course has its merits. When you are around people that are familiar with your own language and culture, it's more comforting and safe. But at the same time, you're kind of losing an opportunity to learn some language and culture. So if you are from another country, happen to be in Korea, struggling with English or Korean, I highly recommend the Good Morning Pops program. I also have a YouTube page and Facebook, all that. It's easy to find me at John Valentine in Korea. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you do have the courage to send in a message, either in Korean or in English, if you have any questions or send in a message to the radio program, KBS Radio will give you a prize, a gift. So it's worth it. Not only can you get your questions answered or your music request played or your story told, you might also get a gift for it. So all you do is get on the internet, look for www.kbs.co.kr/radio/coolfm/GMP. That's it. Meant to be. Once upon a time, not long ago, I chanced upon a pretty lass. Her smile stole my heart in an instant, laughed 100 miles an hour, what a guess. Who could have told us on that fateful day that our lives would turn out wouldn't trade away today. You like to tell me that I'm lucky to have ever found a gem like you. Your cut, your clarity, your color, your imperfections in your hue. Told me there would be no expectations. Music to my ears beyond imagination. Look at us now, wrapped up in some kind of love. Tiptoe through the rooms of my heart. Leave your mark upon the wall. If you got you to spare, please don't hesitate to call. Come what may on another day, here with you is where I stay. Couldn't be persuaded in any other way.
I've been experimenting a bit as well with audio and visual.
Cool. All right, everyone, you're about to hear Ben Akers play his version of Ed Sheeran's song, Thinking Out Loud.
Okay. Ready?
When your legs don't walk like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I'll be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about, will people fall in love in mysterious ways? Maybe just the touch of her hands. Or me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. But when my hair's all gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, or it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind, and a memory. And I'm thinking about people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan, and I just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart.